Coronavirus and real estate. Should you buy? Should you sell? Let's talk about it. Hi guys, Mike Rockman here from Compass, and I wanted to take a few minutes and talk to you about buying and selling during this environment. First of all, if you're in New York or the tri-state area, my personal as well as professional recommendation is just stay inside. I don't care how great the deal is, don't do it. Just don't do it. I'm getting firsthand information as to like just how crazy it is in the hospitals right now, and it's already overwhelming. So assume you're infected and assume that every time you step outside, you are gonna get somebody else infected. Regarding buying and selling, if you're a buyer, hold on for a couple of reasons. Number one, your own personal financial security. You don't know necessarily, or you should reevaluate how secure is your job. This virus isn't just going to end in the next 21 days. Is this going to be 3-4 months? Is this going to be 6-8 months or more? And how long is your business going to be affected? For many of you, it's your first large purchase. And God forbid you jump on a good deal, but then you lose your job. And you've just lost everything on top of having an epidemic around you. Number two, bank rates. Talk to any lender. If they're honest, they'll tell you the truth, which is on a daily basis. If you look at rates in the morning and then you look at rates in the evening, there's going to be a huge difference. There are some days in the morning where it's at 3.7, 3.8. By the time you get to the evening, they're at 4.7, 4.8, 4.9. Really difficult to tell. Small lenders have stopped giving out money altogether, especially last week. A lot of banks have actually stopped giving you what's called a rate lock. Okay, you used to be able to lock your rate in for 30 to 60 days, potentially longer, get an extension. But if you knew that you're getting a rate for 3.5% for a 30-year fixed mortgage, great. That sounds wonderful. You know what you're getting into. You have 2-3 months to find an apartment and get the deal done. Today, you might get a quote for 3.5 and you think to yourself, fantastic. By the time you get to closing, the rate will change because they're not going to lock you in until about a week from closing. And at that point, it might be 4, it might be 5, who knows what it will be. So you're taking a risk there. So if you're a buyer right now, you might think to yourself, this is probably the best time to put offers in. Why not? Especially if you've considered all the other points and you're okay with them. Now you're at a position, well, why not? I still see listings on the market. Let's go see them. If you're trying to put an offer in and you're thinking the seller is desperate, yes, they're motivated sellers, but this situation doesn't justify a 30, 40, 50% discount on the price. And I say those numbers because that's what I've been hearing people putting in offers for. Another thing to consider, especially for co-ops in New York, which I've already experienced twice, a buyer I was working with decided that this property was good enough for them to put an offer in, and we would wait for the opportunity to see it, but we wanted to at least negotiate on a price. It turns out that the co-op will not accept the price that we set, and just arbitrary numbers, we negotiated for $500,000, but the co-op said they will not accept anything less than $575. Okay, so there is that other problem. Last recommendation for buyers, in about 90 days, things are gonna smooth out. Once people can actually hit the streets and place legitimate offers, then you will see the motivation of the seller. They'll say to themselves, no, that's it. I've waited as long as I can wait. I need to sell the home. Transitioning into sellers. Are you sure you want to sell in this particular market right now, where your own job security is not 100%? You're not sure where it is that you have to move to after this, and a buyer right now isn't going to be looking to overspend. They're going to try to get the best possible deal. And so you are almost guaranteed to get less than what your property was worth 3 weeks before this whole thing blew up. And that could mean a 5 to 10% discount on the purchase price. I don't think it's as much as 20, 30, and 40, but 5-10% on a purchase price, that's steep. That's a lot of money for a lot of people. So it's something for you to decide what you want to do with. The best possible advice I can give you for a seller is you have one opportunity to make a splash with your entrance or your entry into the market, which means live on StreetEasy, Zillow, your brokerage like Compass goes live. Our website gets thousands and thousands of hits per day. So you have this opportunity to go live, e-blast to everybody, video of your property, short videos of your property being advertised everywhere. Like, you have only one moment to do that. And if instead you wasted it by going live at a time where people physically can't even see your property, what did you really accomplish? Are you doing the best possible marketing job for your property? Finally, for those agents that are selling outside of the tri-state area, because I've been having a lot of conversations back and forth with people online saying, Florida is okay. Yeah, well, I'm okay in Wyoming or California. We're still out here showing open houses. Just don't. I get the need to survive as far as like financially for yourself personally, but I can't in good conscience say to any seller that this is a good time to sell. It really is not. If you have to sell, that's a different story. Like you're falling ill, you need the money, you don't care what the price is, you just need to get out. That's a different story. And for the agents out there, if you don't like this advice, by all means, I'm open to your feedback and your criticism, but let's do our part in A, keeping the community safe, and B, providing proper advice to our sellers, as well as our buyers. God bless, stay healthy, much love.